Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another quick post fight analysis video. All right, y'all. The main event last night for PFL, Kayla Harrison versus Taylor Guardado. Fight pretty much went the way I felt it was going to go. I know some people thought that Taylor Guardado was going to pull off the upset here, but when you match these two styles up, both solid grapplers and ground fighters, you got to go with the stronger. You got to go with the stronger. You got to go with the faster, athletic one. And Kayla Harrison, she actually at the weigh-in, didn't look too much bigger than Taylor Guardado, but on fight night, she definitely puts on the weight, and she's just a lot stronger. She's a lot stronger. And like I said, to beat Kayla Harrison, you have to match her strength for strength, or you have to have great takedown defense, and your striking has to be on 100. Your jab has to be on point. A great jab, a great straight shots will disrupt Kayla Harrison's momentum and her rhythm. I mean, you could already see, for example, like the opening minute here, Taylor Guardado did land a good overhand right that hit Kayla Harrison square on the nose, and had her bleeding. I think it was the mouth of the nose, but she was bleeding, but it just wasn't enough because Taylor Guardado, she fell into the clinch like everybody else, and then boom, from there is Kayla Harrison. She's the faster fighter, and when it gets to the ground, she's a stronger, heavier fighter that's brutal with her ground and pound. She's looked like she was going for the TKO in the second round, but then she switched it up and went for the transition to the armbar. I mean, real quick, going back and looking at the first round, Taylor Guardado, she started off nice, kind of blitzing forward, with a rush. First exchange that first barrage she threw didn't really land, but it kind of got a reaction out of Kayla Harris. The second barrage she threw, she landed a good overhand right on the face, right on the nose of Kayla Harrison. Harrison clinched up, and to me, right there, Taylor should have landed a few knees and broke and went back to her striking. But instead, she clinched up with Taylor. Taylor landed a few knees in the clinch, but Harrison, she quickly trips. She's right there. She said, "I'm tripping. I'm taking this fight to the ground." And in the guard, Harrison, always active. She was landing good hard strikes, using that weight in transition to side control with ease, making her way to the back of Guardado and just working. Harrison pretty much using her strength like she always does, and works in the guard, takes it back to her feet. Harrison landed a couple, left hands and kicks, working on her strike. And, her strike is not the best, but at least she was trying. And, she was, trying to separate Taylor Guardado from using hers. And then right away, Harrison, what does she do? Whenever Taylor Guardado steps in, she gets a big judo toss, slams Taylor Guardado on her back. Another dominant round for Taylor right there. After she for Kayla after she abandoned her striking. Last round, well, the second round, it was the last round. Taylor Guardado, she was trying to stand her ground with her striking, but Taylor, she got locked up by Kayla Harrison once again. She locks in for another easy clinch, scoops up the leg, takes her down, and works that ground and pound. Not the hardest shots, but she's landing and just staying active. Guardado, she's not throwing back, and eventually Taylor, she's just kind of like laying there on her side, and Kayla Harrison's working. So Kayla Harrison, she's letting these strikes go. Looks like she's going for a stoppage, but then she decides to switch it up from ground and pound, transitions to full mount, locks in the arm, gets the arm bar. Taylor Guardado taps. So yeah, just another dominant performance by Kayla Harrison. The script is still in her favor, and right now, for her to continue to talk GOAT talk, we need to start seeing these names. For somebody that wants to go that direction at 12-0, I want to see some. I want to see some of these hard fights, some of these names, some of these other named featherweights on this third and second tier now. You know what I mean? So from here, Kayla Harrison, she's going to be a free agent. She's going to have to go off to like Bellator, shop around, maybe try to go to Invicta FC, try to get that belt from Invicta FC. If she was to get the Invicta FC belt at featherweight, then have the PFL belt, that's off to a good start because she'd be cleaning out organizations like Chris Cyborg did. That's the step to being a GOAT. I mean, her skills are dominant for where she's at and what she can do because, these girls aren't really posing that type of threat. If she likes to do it that way, that's fine, but you can't talk GOAT status until you start doing what these other fighters are doing. So as a free agent, I think it's time to move on to Bellator, fight her way up those rankings, or like I said, go back to Invicta FC and fight a couple fights there, and then, go for that belt. But the thing is, it's hard to say if she will go that route because, she's used to getting this big money. I don't know if she'll like humble herself at this point and get that type of money, because Invicta FC is not going to offer her the type of the PFL money. It's not those type of checks over there. It's more so experience. And let's not lie, man, when a fighter gets to a certain level, if a fighter's not that good, or if they're not like one of the best, but they are getting big money, it's going to be hard for them to humble themselves and try to go back to that hard work route. You know what I mean? But if they want to be the GOAT, they're going to have to do that. They will have to do that. Because like I said, it's going to benefit her skill wise and talent wise to go to Invicta FC, but not necessarily financially. Technically it will, but financially it's not, you know, so that's going to be on her. I mean, she already pulled in how many of these $1 million checks? Like a total of 3 million now, I think, or what, 2 million? Either way, she's pulled in a lot more money than some of these other fighters have. So I think she could take some cuts to get better as a fighter and get better names on her resume from here. As for Taylor Guardado, she's still a strong fighter, a good grappler. I think she just needs to work on her striking to, progress. And I think she could still be a tough fight a tough fight for some of these other PFL lightweights. You know what I mean? Like her and Julia Budd with the throwdown. I still favor Julia Budd over Taylor Guardado, but that would be a good competitive fight. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section what y'all think from here for Kayla Harrison. Just another dominant performance, like I said. I expected it to go this way. Again, Clarissa though, Abigail Montez. I know a lot of people didn't think it was going to go that way, but it's the world of MMA. You know, it's new to Clarissa. Kayla's much more molded for this sport, you know, with her athleticism, and like I said earlier in that post-fight video, she's got that ability to get down and dirty. You know, the body is very mobile to flex down and go shoot in for takedowns, and she's very comfortable on the ground. That's why I think she'll pick up striking faster than Clarissa picks up the jiu-jitsu in the ground game. I'm just being real, which I'll talk about tonight in the live stream. We'll definitely go in on that topic there, guys. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, guys. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.